Hello, this video is about exponents. So let's just review what an exponent is. It has the base, an exponent, and that's called a power, okay? You would say this as 5 to the third power, 5 raised to the power of 3, or 5 cubed. The cubed and the squared terms have special names. X to the second power, x raised to the power of 2, or x squared. So that's a special name, squared or cubed. Again, let's look at some of the nomenclature here. We have 4 on the outside. That's a coefficient. The x is the base, and the exponent is 3. The base is the number that has the exponent. The number before a variable is a coefficient. When you have just a plain x, it's understood that it has 1 as a coefficient and 1 as an exponent. Note that these are different. When you have 4x cubed, the 4 is just the coefficient, and x is the only one that is raised to the power of 3, and it means 4 times x times x times x. But if it's in parentheses, the 4x is in parentheses, that means that parentheses is repeated 3 times. So the quantity 4x and all of that raised to the third power actually means 4x times 4x times 4x, which is 64x cubed. Let's just go over these rules really quickly. These are review. So 1 to any power is still 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Anything to the first power is itself. So let me just give you an example of that. If I had 1 to the 52nd power, it is still 1. And if I had something like 55 raised to the 0 power, that is 1. If I had x raised to the 0 power, that is still 1. Anything to the first power is itself. So if I had 105 to the first power, is still 105. Or if I had a y raised to the first power, that is still y. Again, note that these two are not the same. The presence of a parentheses or not parentheses mean the same thing, mean different things. So this means I'm taking the opposite of 5 to the 4th, and it's the 5, only the 5, that's repeated 4 times, and that negative is on the outside to make it a negative 625. Negative 5 in parentheses raised to the 4th means that it's negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5. And when you have 4 negatives in a row, that is a positive 625. And here's a note, just as a reminder, that a negative number raised to an odd power is negative, but a negative number raised to an even power is even. So negative 2 raised to the 5th power, since 5 is an odd number, it's going to be a negative number. It's a negative 32. Negative 2 to the 8th power, that is going to be, since 8 is an even number, that negative 2 and that's negative, it's going to be a positive number.